sound of a child playing an instrument at her first music recital, sliding into second base just beating the tag, seeing him put on the brand new football helmet. These are some of the memories that children and their parents treasure. These experiences have helped them grow and has shaped their development through the years. However, not all children and families have the ability to afford these types of activities. Playing soccer, football, softball, baseball, and other youth sports can be expensive. Purchasing or renting an instrument is too much of a burden for many families. That's why the Marshalltown Youth Foundation was created, to provide assistance to families who can't afford to buy a French horn for their child, for families who told their son or daughter that they can't join their friends on the soccer team.
The Marshalltown Youth Foundation was formed by a group of people who wanted to help kids. It's based on research done by the Search Institute of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they learned that the #1 predictor of success after high school for kids was participation in an extra activity outside of school, or in school, but an extra activity. And so we tried to find ways that kids could do that. They did a study in Marshalltown then. Someone funded a study for us, and it showed that the lower the family's income, the fewer activities kids were allowed to be in, which makes perfect sense. So our goal then was to remove barriers so that people could get their kids in activities, whether it was transportation or the cost of joining something or the cost of buying equipment. And so that's what we try to do, is remove barriers so that kids could participate. We have so many great parents and older folks who invest themselves in the lives of kids. Marshalltown has a huge bonus that way of people who care, and one great thing is to connect them with kids who need extra people who care.
A good example of how the foundation can really help young people in Marshalltown can be seen with their instrument lending library. People in the Marshalltown community donate their used instruments to the program, and those instruments are put in the hands of children. The foundation takes on the cost of maintaining and repairing these instruments, which is a true gift for the children who are lucky enough to play one.
Just one part of the Youth Foundation is music. We fund a lot of other things, lots of kids' sports, but I work with the Musical Instrument Lending Library. What I do is go out in the community and collect instruments that are no longer needed by families, and then we partner with Opus Music, who cleans them up and repairs them at a low cost to us, and then we are able to offer them to the kids who want to be in band who can't afford it.
Well, mainly for the Marshalltown Youth Foundation, what I do is I help manage the instruments and what's coming in, what's going out, assigning them to students and whatnot. Roughly 25 to 30% of our band is made up of students that receive free instruments from the Marshalltown Youth Foundation, so our band would be much smaller if we didn't have that group.
Well, it's fun and interactive, and if you make a mistake, your friends are there to help you.
It's like, it gives you a challenge.
The responsibility factor is probably what we notice the most in students. They have to be responsible to come to lessons and take care of their instrument and show up. It's like having homework every day from all their other classes, just one more thing to add on. On top of that, they get the musical expression, but that's really kind of a bonus at the beginning stages when they're learning all the technique of playing.
You have to separate your fingers up here like this, and then you have to blow straight across, and to get low notes you have to go, you have to like put your air down. And yeah, it was hard to like practice to blow into it to get sound.
I play the trombone.
And what do you like about playing trombone?
I can do something. I can play my trombone when I'm really bored, and I can practice.
I practice like 2 hours a day.
And what does your family think of that?
They think that I'm working extra hard just for a tiny little instrument.
To be in band doesn't cost anything other than the instrument. So we can supply the instrument, and we usually ask that the family buy the book, which is less than $10. So, for instance, the Football League, Marshalltown Football League, is $100 a kid. And so in that case, we try to partner with the Football League, and they lower their price for an underprivileged child. We pay part of it through Marshalltown Youth Foundation, and we hope that the parent or the family will pay a part of it. And so that way we have a three-way partnership with the organization, the family, and the Marshalltown Youth Foundation.
The Marshalltown Youth Foundation wants every child to have the opportunity to get involved. The foundation needs your assistance to keep this mission of helping children in the Marshalltown area. Please call the Marshalltown Youth Foundation and find out how you can help.